subscriber, please click that bell beside and subscribe. It's a new week. May the week be good to us. May our needs be met. May everything we set out to do this week be fruitful, and may we exceed in all our dealings. So today I'm here with my big sister, and we are going to a lot of gist, but I think today we'll talk about trust issues with children. If you're a mother or even an auntie, you have nieces and nephews, you would understand what we're about to talk about, because these kids are a lot. Trust issues with children is something I think we should just gist about. We are not talking, we are going to gist, because it's not that deep. Let's just about
Have you today ever banged on your door before? Mommy, open the door, open the door, open the door. Mommy, what are you doing? Open the door. That's what we are talking about.
I'm telling you that the one that just happened on Saturday, I was having my bath. Kaito was at the door. He was banging. I didn't want to open that door. But the way this boy was screaming, I just had to let him know that the door is not locked. I had to unpin the door. He touched it and the door opened. He stood there a little and I said, okay, can you close the door now? He closed the door. After a few seconds, he came back again to make sure that I've not locked that door.
Yes.
To make sure that I've not locked the door. The next thing he did, Kaito, go. He did not go. He just stood there. He stood beside that door until I finished having my bath.
Very normal. Mine has a problem with the door being locked. Like, you can't just close any door, especially my room door. I don't have privacy with that boy. You know, you can't close that door. The door to the room has to be open as long as it's in this house. You know, then you close it to want to do one or two things. The next minute is back, like he just bangs on the door. Like he has to open the door. Mommy, why did you lock the door? In my house, somebody that does not pay rent. Then you're taking your bath. Okay, what I do when he's around and I'm about to take my bath, I go into the bathroom and allow him to close the door by himself. And the door is closed, and I have to hurriedly take my bath because he comes back like in the next 2 minutes. If the door is now maybe a little bit closed, that he closed it, there's a problem, he will back. Then the mistake, you now lock the door. Hey, he back. Mommy, open the door. Mommy, open the door.
I think they feel you disappear.
I'll disappear.
Yeah, that's what I feel, because really, even the way they rush to open that door, you know that really something is wrong.
Yeah. Like, well, I don't know who did them dirty in their life before that. Somebody did these children dirty in their life before. But then, another issue is this: going out.
That one is another
Going
issue.
out is another problem. But I try to do something, you know, talking about trust. You know, when I'm going out, I started from with my daughter. You know, when she was very small, and then my son came, I started this with them. If I'm going out, Mommy, where are you going to? I'm going somewhere. Children, you can't go with me. It's not where children are allowed to go to. Or I'm going to market, children can't go to market, you know, stuff like that. If there are places that I want them to go with me, I go. But that one of go to bring slippers, no. You can't even try my son with that. Like,
no.
Go and bring your slippers. My son is holding your hand.
And he's looking at you.
Chuka will hold your hand. Let's go and get the slippers, Mom. So there's no need, even with that, go get your slippers, then you run off. Don't even try that. The thing is, I'm firm about it. I'm going out, you can't go with me. Kids are not allowed to go to where I'm going to. I'm going for a meeting, I'm going for work. You know, whatever it is, I'm going. You can't go with me. That's it. I try not to do, because these are the reasons why these children have trust issues. They had this experience in their life before.
No matter what you tell him, he will stand there and be looking at you, because he's not moving an inch.
Trust.
He's not going to move. What we now do is you just if it's the father that is going out, I'll just carry him maybe to the room and try to make him do another thing down. Most times, even that his favorite thing that you're going to carry him to go and do. That day, maybe that day, he will decide that no,
He won't do that
he does
thing.
not want to focus on that thing. Immediately he just hears the door, bang, speed, yeah, he will leave you at that.
Or you're
thing
even
and
taking
run.
your bath.
Hey.
You're done taking your bath, you come into the room, you're dressed. Once they come, this doesn't look like house clothes, Mommy, where are you going to? Then they now start asking you. Gabby will ask you, where you're going to? Are kids allowed to come? Can we go and get dressed? No. Then they will now ask you, why? Mommy, why are kids not allowed to go to that place where you're going to?
Can you imagine?
Mom, why can't kids too go for meetings?
Can you imagine?
Mom, why can't kids go to the market? I'm a girl, why can't I go to market? And then you're telling her that she's still very young to go to market, she can't buy things in the market. What makes you think I can't buy things in the market? What do they do in the market? Why can't kids go to the market?
God, I beg. We don't born ancestors.
No, I think God has stopped creating a long time ago. He just recycling.
Ancestors, we just a born because that thing they already know it.
They know.
They already
Then you're
know
receiving calls. Mom, who is calling you? They try to see who it is that is calling you. They know their father's name starts with S. Mom, it's not daddy that is calling you. Who is calling you? Who is that? Mommy, I want to hear what that person is saying. I don't understand.
It's ancestors that we are burning. Ancestors.
I don't understand.
Because really they know too much. You think they don't know. They
Hey.
know.
Oh, true.
They know. Then there's this thing that children used to do. You and your oga. People will just be in the room. Maybe action wants to just start. Next, the one that just happened recently, the most recent one with me. We were in the kitchen, normal play now. Play. Something just wanted to act. Mind you, this boy was in the sitting room. He was watching his normal cartoon. So we just felt like he's so engrossed with it and he won't even come. Only fact, action already started. Next thing, we just heard kitchen door. Meow.
You did not lock the door. Why did you lock it?
His father just turned. Me, I took another turn. I'm like, Jesus.
Even when you locked the door, I can remember one time the father traveled for a very long time and came back. So we were just in the room and, we locked the door. The next thing, he just came. Tried to open the door was on. Hey God, my mother was around. My auntie was around.
But thank God that old people don't understand. They've done these things before.
That's not me, but you that is your. They say that was shit. This kind. When we now finally opened it and came out, everybody now be looking at you like we.
Sinners. Now don't go.
Not even that I see that, of course, that's your.
Don't go do.
They're looking at you like, there's this thing about when so they say, okay, everybody has sex, but once they see a pregnant woman, it's obvious, pregnant woman is doing the do, you understand? I mean, everybody does the do, but the pregnant woman's one is obvious, oh, okay, so this one too used to do the do. So that's the situation. You now come out of the room and everybody's looking at you, okay, this one not going to do something.
That particular, this thing we're talking about children and trust issues, right? That they tell them to go and get their slippers, then you now
go out.
I don't think it's good.
No, it's not, because it's part of the trust. I think parents should try to
it's
build
not good. You just
trust.
have that discussion with them that, see, you can't follow me. I'm going to so place and children are not allowed, not telling them to go and bring slippers, and the next thing they come out, you're no longer there. And that's why they always come to the door to knock, because they feel you still disappear. You're telling them you're busy. They feel you disappear.
I think with kids, what applies with kids these days is, I think it's very important for parents to learn to discuss with the kids. They are small, you look at them like they are babies, but these children are very knowledgeable. They are wise in their own this thing. The things they know, you'll be marveled when you see them having those their monologues, because my daughter does a lot of monologues, and you'll be surprised some things she gets to say and all that.
You'll be wondering, did anybody send that?
Exactly.
Did anybody tell her
You know, and they ask questions. They are very curious human beings. Do you understand? So I think the best thing, which I try to do to the best of my knowledge, is to have discussions with them, sit them down, tell them things like you're talking to an adult, though minding your words and all that, because they are very curious. You might have a discussion with them today on a topic like this. Before you know what's happening, tomorrow they are coming to ask you a question. Maybe after processing it in their head, like, okay, this, they are coming to ask you the same question about what you discussed with them, like yesterday or even like last week, like, Mommy, this thing that you told us, well, you know, what, and you know, so that's why you have to be very careful with things you tell them, and try to have discussions. Don't just, because if you don't explain this thing to them, an outsider might do it, and the outsider might give them the wrong information.
That's true.
That's why I don't allow, even when you come to my house and I'm going out with you, and they want to come and say, go and get your slippers, I say, no, don't try that. You know, don't try that with my kids. You know, I call them, I say, I'm going out with Auntie, I'm going out with so person. You know, kids are not allowed to. You know, if kids are allowed to, Mommy will always take you. Okay, don't worry, I owe you. And when you make a promise, you try to keep to that promise. If you know you're not going to keep to that promise, it's better you don't even say it at all, so that
and
it's part of that trust
once you
issue.
promise these people now,
They remember. They remember.
And I said they are giving birth to ancestors.
I'm telling you.
They cannot forget.
Like I told my daughter, she spoiled her kid pad, you know, and I checked the price of kid pad. It's gone so high. And right now, you know, I can't afford it. We have other responsibilities. So, recently, you know, because we do this, once school resumes, no more subscription, no more DSTV subscription, so that they'll be able to have their TV time. If they must watch TV, we have some cartoons that will allow them, educational cartoons that will allow them watch for like 2 hours TV time and that. But when you do subscription, you know, once you go out, they will just turn on the DSTV and all that and start watching. So the other day she was like, Mommy, when I had my kid pad, I had all these things that we are watching on TV in my kid pad. Can you try and get us another kid pad? You have to get us two, one for me, one for Chuka. I said, you pray for God to bless Mommy's business, for money to come, so that Mommy can buy you your kid pad. You pray, and then you have to read. You have to read, and you're learning how to read now. So I want, before the end of the year, you can read. Once you're able to read properly, I'll get you a kid pad. Now my daughter is seriously learning how to read.
Yes.
Yesterday she was praying, and her prayer is that, Jesus, I want to be able to read.
That's
so that Mommy can, and you bless
reinforcement.
Mommy with money, so that Mommy can buy me my kid pad. I don't just bless Mommy with money, because I told her you can tell Jesus anything. One day we are preaching, we said you can talk to Jesus, you can ask Jesus for anything. If you need God, if you want something and you want God, if you want Mommy to buy it for you, you can pray to God about it, you know, for God to bless Mommy. So now my daughter will tell Jesus to give Mommy and Daddy money, so that they can buy her what. Yeah, positive things.
Yes, there are things that they tell us. Talk to God about. If even this smallest
the
things,
silliest things.
God, I want to sweep this house, so please give me the strength to sweep it. I say even to the tiniest things, ask God for them.
You know, so building trust with kids is very
important.
Very important. A lot of people take it for granted. Like, you think, okay, they are kids, just tell them whatever. No, give them the right information. Call the names of their body parts to them. Let them know what the names are. Have that discussion with them. Some parents are shy to have some certain discussions with their kids. No, build trust, build conversation with your kids, so that your kids will be able to talk to you freely. They'll be able to, okay, Mommy said she will do this. I promised them that kid pad. By the special grace of God, before the end of the year, I'll get her that kid pad. Do you understand? If I can't, you know, I can get something else and say, okay, Mama, manage this. This is also a price for you. Mommy will still buy you. But I'm really planning this January. I'm really planning before December. I'm able to get her that key.
My co-wife was telling me something about her discussion with her eldest daughter, right? So she tried to change in front of her. She had finished changing. Next thing, because she already taught them that you don't change in front of people.
Another person.
So next thing she heard was, "Mom, is your body not the temple of God?"
Able.
Like, yes, because that's what she told her.
Yeah.
Your body is the temple, so it's only God.
That can see.
Yes.
Able.
Yes. She had to ask her, "Mommy, is your body not the temple of God?"
Okay.
She came out and I laughed there. But yes, it's good. You taught her that, so
Yeah.
live up to it. Let her be seen.
Yeah. Yeah.
You cannot just come and boom, you are removing your clothing from the girl had to ask because she's shocked. Is it not the same person telling me that I should not do, she's coming to remove her clothes
Or just in front of me. You know? Then another funny thing these kids do is you're sitting there, okay, let's assume you're my spouse now. And I'm just leaning on you like this.
Hey, I know what you want to say.
Mommy.
Oh yeah, shift. Because it must be in the center.
What is the problem? What's the issue?
What?
You're sitting down very close, just like how we are sitting now. They come, they see me and my husband sitting. No. They are forcing themselves. Mommy, shift. Then what my son does is that he just finds his way to just squeeze in and now faces me and just starts to hug me and eyeing the father.
As the love of your life,
like,
snatcher, shift from the love of my life.
I think allow me to enjoy my man because when you grow now and I tell you, Chuka, come and stay with me for the weekend, you will give me excuses that you have your family. Now that I am young, let me enjoy my man. Okay, what is all this?
No, children, they are just endless.
I'm telling you.
Endless. If they go down in school now, once they just get back from school, more as in
somebody even ask Mommy, did you
happening.
go out today? Did you go to work or you went for a meeting? Mommy, which one? You know? As in they see you, you're dressed. Of course, those of us that work from home, you know, sometimes we are not even. But once they come back and you're dressed and all that, Mommy, did you go out today? Did you go for a meeting or you went to work or what did you? Mommy, where did you go to? Like, you're supposed to be the one accountable to me, but it looks like the table is the other way around. I'm the one being accountable to you people. I don't understand.
They can be the sweet trouble.
Sweet trouble.
Is that why? Yeah, sweet trouble. Because this minute I'm shouting, I'm screaming, I don't want this one, I want that. I will beat you, I will smack you, I will do this one.
The next minute you're missing
once they just step out of the door, you're missing them.
I'm telling you.
You're missing them.
Telling you.
So I think that's all for today. Expect more.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, drop your comments,
like, comment, be nice.
Be kind with your words. Thank you and have a blessed week ahead.